Have you ever felt that deep, almost irresistible urge to buy something? Not because you needed it, but because it gave you a moment of comfort, a moment of escape, a moment where just for a second, you felt enough. For many immigrants, that moment isn't about the item at all. It's about everything we've carried on our backs: the pressure, the sacrifice, the expectations, the silent battles nobody sees. Today, we're diving into the hidden reasons behind emotional spending. Not the surface level stuff, the real reasons. The reasons we don't talk about. The reasons that quietly destroy the dreams we came here to build. What if that perfect new purchase isn't really about luxury? What if it's just a quiet echo of past struggles, a response to old anxieties, a way to soothe wounds we never healed? Because for immigrants, money is never just money. It's identity, it's proof, it's survival, it's validation. It's the scoreboard we use to measure whether the sacrifice was worth it. We're peeling back the layers today, the emotional, psychological, and cultural layers, to reveal how the immigrant journey shapes our spending in ways most people will never understand. You've worked hard, you've sacrificed, you've built a life from scratch. You've done things most people will never have the courage to do. But here's the question. Are your emotions silently sabotaging your financial future? This isn't about budgeting. This isn't about cutting coffee. This is about understanding the psychological link between your immigrant story and your spending habits. Because if you don't understand the why, you'll never control the what. Here's the part nobody talks about. 76% of luxury goods are bought by the poor and middle class, not the wealthy, not the people with assets, not the people with cash flow. The people who can least afford it are the ones keeping luxury brands alive. Why? Because emotional spending is not a financial decision. It's a psychological one. It's a coping mechanism. It's a way to feel something when life feels heavy. Immigrants carry a unique emotional burden. You left home with nothing. Now you feel the need to show something. So we buy to prove we made it, show our families we're okay, match the lifestyle of people who didn't start from zero, hide the struggle, silence the guilt, feel worthy in a world that constantly reminds us we're outsiders. Most times, we don't need these things. We're just trying to make a statement that we have arrived. But here's the truth. Real wealth does not shout. Real wealth whispers. Let's go deeper, because emotional spending doesn't start in adulthood. It starts in childhood. Many immigrants grew up hearing, "Don't let people think we're suffering. Look presentable. Don't embarrass the family. People are watching." So from a young age, we learned that appearance equals respect. Appearance equals dignity. Appearance equals survival. And when we finally get money as adults, we don't spend it logically. We spend it emotionally. We spend it to heal the child who felt less than. We spend it to silence the shame we carried growing up. We spend it to rewrite the story of our past. Let's break down the 5 types of emotional spending, because immigrants often experience all 5 at once. Number 1, stress spending. Buying to escape pressure, loneliness, or burnout. When life feels heavy, The purchase feels like relief. It's not the item you want, it's the feeling. Number 2, validation spending. Buying to feel respected or admired. To feel like you belong in rooms that weren't built for you. To feel like you're finally somebody. Number 3, revenge spending. I suffered, so I deserve this. It feels like payback for all the years of struggle, for all the times you went without. Number 4, comparison spending. Trying to keep up with coworkers, friends, or social media. Trying to match lifestyles built on credit, not cash. Trying to avoid feeling behind. Number 5, identity spending. Buying things to look like the person you want to be, not the person you are today, but the person you hope to become. And this is where the message hits hardest. Loud spending is about logos. Quiet wealth is about assets. Loud spending flexes. Quiet wealth stays private. Loud spending creates debt. Quiet wealth builds cash flow. Loud spending impresses others. Quiet wealth impresses your future self. The loudest people are usually the ones struggling. The quiet ones are building. Let's talk about the cost, because emotional spending doesn't just take money. It takes opportunity. It takes time. It takes peace. It takes your future. Every emotional purchase steals from your future. It steals from stability, opportunity, education, real estate, business, freedom. It steals from the life you came here to build. It steals from the version of you that your family back home is praying for. And here's the part that hurts. Most emotional spending is forgotten within days, but the consequences last for years. Let's go even deeper, because emotional spending is not just about money. It's about identity. Many immigrants grew up feeling invisible, feeling overlooked, feeling like we had to earn our worth. So when we finally get money, we use it to buy visibility. We use it to buy confidence. We use it to buy the feeling of being seen. But here's the truth. Confidence bought with money disappears quickly. Confidence built with discipline lasts forever. You didn't come this far to impress strangers. You didn't sacrifice everything just to look successful. You came here to become successful. And that journey starts with one decision. Stop spending to feel worthy. Start building because you already are. Before we close, just a quick note. This video is for education and empowerment. Everyone's financial situation is different, so consider this information a starting point, not personal financial advice. Before making decisions about your money, take time to do your own research or speak with a qualified professional who understands your unique circumstances. IMTV is here to help you learn, grow, and build with confidence.